Hold on. It's taking a minute. I can't stop laughing. Oh Lord. Ouch. Oh, ow. Ouch. Oh, Jesus. Are we buffering yet? Oh my gosh, are you out of hand sanitizer? What kind of sick world is this? Oh my God, I'm dying. Oh boy. Oh, it's not picking up any audio.
You're wrong.
And with that,
How
ladies,
does it feel to be wrong?
and with that, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 12, maybe 13.
Probably 13.
Of
You had your chance.
welcome to episode. Stop that while the mic is on. What's wrong with you?
The mic not even picking it up.
You don't know what the mic is picking it up.
Stop talking.
It's killing me.
Stop talking. It went away, so it don't matter.
Episode 13, maybe 12. I'm not sure. I think today, 12. Welcome to... So... This episode, we talked about how we was going to, hit on some key points. But the first thing I want to start off with is the fact that if y'all remember from... if y'all remember from last episode, we said we was gonna watch another set of different animes. If y'all remember, Slaughter recommended to me Goblin Slayer. So since he went first, I'm gonna go first this time, and let me tell you that anime was not at all what I was expecting. First episode kind of had me on tilt. I was a little shook. It was terrifying. I was not expecting any of that. Like, don't get too close to nobody. Let me just put it as a disclaimer for all anime. Don't get too close to nobody. Like, not even the main character, bro, because they out here tricking like they really is. And I was very shook up. The fact that the Goblin Slayer doesn't even have a name, like his name is just
They don't need no name.
Goblin Slayer, like
he's that guy, pal.
No, absolutely, all day. Like I honestly, I was like, okay, these must be some big goblins, right? When I seen the goblins, I was like,
just gangster.
And then I seen them, and I was like, it's the numbers. And then I seen a hobgoblin, and I was like, oh my God.
They got a movie and everything.
Yeah, it's based off a light novel series that got adapted into an anime that also got adapted into a manga. So I started reading some of the manga too, because I
didn't even know it was a manga now.
Yeah, I was caught up.
You binge watched the whole season?
So what had happened was, no, this time I was close, but I got to episode 9 or 10. I got pretty. I'm a little further than I like to admit out loud.
She didn't want to watch it this whole time. She was giving me. I'm like, watching.
All right, you guys know I'm a binger, so if you recommend anything, I guarantee you the next time you ask me about it, I'll be on episode 5 of it, and that's kind of tragic, low key. But I do have a life too, so don't be coming for me in the comments talking about you ain't got better to do than binge anime. I do that because it's my hobby. All right, so with that being said, you watched The House Husband? The Way of a House Husband.
The Way of a House Husband. So if you're not hip, it's on Netflix. Unfortunately, it's only 5 episodes. And
that'll have you shook.
Pretty much, the dude is now a house husband. He's ex-Yakuza, but nobody knows that he's given up being a Yakuza outside of maybe like his boss, his old boss. But so when everybody see him, they just terrified, and he does everything so intensely.
He does.
He be turned up about everything. He was so turned about winning his wife a prize. She stole on him. Like, bro, relax.
It's very adorable, actually. He's intense to the point of just...
Yeah, that she be like, bro.
And he just got nothing but love for her. Like, he retired and everything. Like, think John Wick as a house husband.
Right. Like, trying to be cool, though. Like
and that's all he know. Because he been being a gangster for so long.
He just mad intense and scary with everything.
Like, my man was prepared to cut off his pinky for something he did wrong. Like, that's how they get down. Like,
but, like he he was working out.
Yeah.
He was doing some fitness because his girl got tired of him hula hooping in the house because he was getting saggy.
Yeah, you know.
So he accidentally went to the girl's locker room. He was like, tie me up and dump me in the mountains. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Like, the amount of intensity that this, you know what, ladies, you might want a man like this, ladies.
And then the dad was questioning him, trying to get him to know better, but everything he asked him, he referenced to his Yakuza days where he was answering them completely wrong.
Yeah.
He was, Dad, like, I like karaoke, so maybe he do. You like to sing? And he thinking about snitching. He was like,
no, I never sing.
Never sung a day of my life.
Honestly. The amount of miscommunication that happens, I normally hate miscommunication in anime. Like, it's so tropey and annoying, but it's hilarious because he genuinely
he made somebody pass out, offering them a rubber ducky. They thought he was gonna kill him. Dude thought he was gonna kill him. He like, nah, I'm just trying to give you some supplies, my boy.
Yeah, he like, I just need to get rid of these things. He's got a problem. He's always buying too much stuff for the house. And his wife was like, bro, you need to get rid of this stuff. Go on to the flea market and, sell it for, so he gave more stuff away than he actually sold, I think. Like, he was just like, let me trade you for that. Like, my guy did have, and also he talks to the cat. Like, him and the cat are best friends.
The
that
cat
episode,
be doing the most, he be hot.
Yeah.
Like, bro, move.
When he got the, what is it called? The little rainbow thing or
whatever.
Yeah,
the little, yeah.
And he was like, what does it do? Like, you're supposed to be vacuuming, man. You're supposed to help me out. He actually talks to it. You guys know that those vacuums that move around the floor on their own.
He was like, you gotta hit the corners. This is the dirtiest spots in there. He was like, what you do? You put a cloth around the sticky, you hit it like that. He was like, you worry about the rest of the floor. I got this.
I got the corners. So I actually got paperwork. I got paperwork, guys. And so
paperwork.
I want to say it's somewhere on here, but season 2 should be coming out. Since this will be in October. Technically, this coming up week, like supposedly November. October 9th. So season 2 is happening. If you guys haven't watched it, it's very short.
Very short.
Like, short to the point where you'll accidentally binge it and be like, "Nani?"
Yeah, like I was literally at the 5th episode, and then it ended, and it was offering me another anime, and I'm like, "Nani?"
Hurt.
I'm like, ain't no way, boy.
Yeah.
Ain't no way, boy.
Netflix, stop doing that. Don't cut my stuff in half.
I went to go. I'm like, ain't no way I watched all these episodes. So I went to look at the episode list, and it was 5. Like, who 5? And first off, those 5 didn't even match up with the original 5 of wherever the rest of the show was.
Yeah, I don't.
Because it was throwing me like episode 17, and I'm like, I thought it was 3.
Yeah, I don't know Netflix, do better. Okay, you guys got to figure this out.
Y'all trying to compete with Crunchyroll and Funimation and all that. Do better.
But even Crunchyroll been having them weird issues, like Tokyo Revengers is labeled wrong, so the English is season 1, but the original Japanese one is season 2, and says that there's 2 seasons of Tokyo Revengers. Like,
the one that aired Hulu, because they will have like sprinkled in it. They wouldn't have like a full season sometimes. They have like episode 5 in one season, then episode 13, 14, 15 of the next season. I'd be like, bro, why is this
or
on
they
here?
Just have, I was trying to watch Junjo Romantica on Hulu, and it was like season 3, and I was like, but what about 1 and 2? And they were like, find that elsewhere. And I was like,
they had 1 episode of season 1, like, you gotta find the rest elsewhere.
I was like, you're kidding me, right?
Why?
So I ended up having to find Junjo Romantica on Crunchyroll, seasons 1 and 2, but 3, just 3, I have to go watch on a completely different streamer. So y'all need to get this together, because this too much. Okay, it's not even giving what it's supposed to give. Okay, I know I want my money back, because this ain't it. I called Chief, and this ain't it, bro. I called him, like, I talked to him. This ain't it. So, with that being said, I mean, I was gonna ask you if you was gonna finish it. That was questions we had from last time.
I had no choice.
I'm gonna finish Goblin Slayer.
I was low key go stop at 5. Like, all right, you know what I'm saying, I got a good. And then it was like, you was gonna stop? No, we stopped you.
Right, settle down.
Pipe down, Paul, and eat your pudding.
Not your pudding. So, obviously, you're probably gonna watch more like this. So I'm gonna recommend for you Age Retsuko. Agretsuko. It's gonna get a season 4 coming up here soon. It's already got 3 seasons.
I don't know. I think they're gonna be able to find that. I can't spell that.
It's on Netflix. I'm gonna send it to you.
I don't even know what letter to start with it.
A-G-G. I'm not even about to do this with you today. Look. Look here. I'm gonna start editing in a meter or something like at the bottom, like Cat is sick of it. And I'm just gonna like I'm gonna add a number to it every time. Like straight up. Okay, Agretsuko is about a little tanuki girl. She's really cool and everything. She goes to work like us, like regular degula, and people piss her off at work. And instead of, kind of like crying about her feelings, she goes and does death metal at the karaoke. Okay. It's really funny. There's like animalistic. It's adorable. So that's what I'm gonna watch. That's what I think you should watch next. I watched all of it. I love it. And there's gonna be a season 4 coming out. I don't know when exactly. Oh, I was looking for this thing earlier. I'm glad I found it. Okay. That being said, I'm still on this. I finished Fairy Tail, guys. I went back.
I ain't say that.
I heard you. I know you lying. No, we in a small room together. Why did you say something like that? Talk about so you. It's the lying. It's not even. You could have
lied?
You just said you didn't say nothing.
Mm-hmm. You finished Fairy Tail, lad.
First off, I'm sad that I finished it. I finished it because I just didn't want it to end, obviously. But I was happy with the way it ended. But I'm excited too because Fairy Tail's 100-year quest is getting animated. I think we talked about this in the last one as well. The 100-year quest is getting animated, so I'm very excited for that. I'm gonna watch that. The story continues, guys. So if you haven't watched Fairy Tail, I would recommend go ahead and get your start on it. You know what I'm saying? If you like fantasy, wizards, guilds, that type of stuff, then this is kind of the show for you. The power of friendship, And Lucy's the main character, but don't worry, you forget about that within the first 3 episodes.
Yeah, so just kind of the main character, but she kind of not the main character.
We all forgot she was the main character until we saw an episode. We were all like, "That's right, it was Lucy."
Yeah,
all along.
Most people think it's not so.
Yeah, like it's not low key. It's not. Wow. Anyways, but since we got that out of the way, what's your recommendation?
So I recommended Goblin Slayer, 91 Days. You've seen Dr. Stone.
I have.
Yeah.
I have. Maybe it's gonna be one of the new ones. Maybe it's gonna be.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something that I might have seen that you haven't. Let's see.
Oh, you know what? I'm actually gonna watch that next. I've already decided.
What?
Steins Gate. And you need to watch it too. I hear it's good. Oh, okay. World Trigger. Big bet.
No. What is that? Blood Blockade? Something.
Oh, come on. Not Blood Blockade. Blood Blockade Battlefront.
Yeah, why you don't want to watch that?
I started it once before, and it was just super confusing.
Okay. Then, yeah, you could
just couldn't get... I mean, I'm going to try... You know what? I'll give it another try. Maybe I wasn't paying as much attention to it.
If you don't like it, then you can switch over to...
yeah, I started it when it first came out, and I was just like, what is this exactly? I think the first couple of episodes are just a little cluttered, I guess is the better way to describe it.
Or have you seen Seraph to the End?
Yeah, I've seen Seraph of the End. I love it. Okay. Look at me and think about the cover of that anime. I've seen that. Yeah. And it's vampires. I freaking love vampires. You know how I feel about vampires? Mm-hmm. Vampires, delinquents, I'm here for that. It's like...
Actually, you still haven't seen Mob Psycho.
No, I have not.
Watch Mob Psycho.
I think I watched the first episode and was like, okay.
Watch my boy Mob. If you want to see somebody getting sick of it.
I'll do you one good. I'll watch 3 of them. I'll check all 3 of them out by the next time we record. I promise.
She will, because she's going to binge 2 of them in one day.
So what we're not going to do is expose people. Okay.
I didn't expose something that you already haven't stated.
But what we're not going to do, though, is have you say it. Okay. Because that takes out, me accepting and walking in my truth.
How?
It belittles it a little bit. I feel like it does. Okay, Mob Psycho, Blood Blockade. What was the other one?
World Trigger.
World Trigger. Okay, so now that we've gotten past that, just a quick update on the Road to One Piece. Last episode, we were talking about how we were going to catch up on One Piece real quick. I'm trying to catch up so that I can watch the 1000th episode when it airs in November. So I'm trying to catch up.
Caught up out of here.
Okay, I ain't even go question it.
You think I ain't?
I don't know you.
I'm at like 940 or 935 or something like that.
Okay, right. I'm at 968, guys. All right.
I can watch. I don't know how many, 50, 60 episodes.
Yeah, in that time.
Yeah, about 2 episodes.
You haven't even finished Tokyo Revengers yet.
Okay, I can. That's done for now. So I
ain't seen you binge nothing but the Houseman one.
I have. I've binged a lot of stuff.
Alright. So with that out the way, guys, we're gonna keep updating y'all every week how far we've gotten.
Iteration. This dancer.
Look, you know what? I don't have time for this. I don't. I mean, I got at least 30 more minutes to this. Really? Are you not the one starting it in this dancery? Are you sure that's not? You sure that's not you?
It's not.
Wow. Wow, boys and girls.
Not boys and girls.
Wow.
How you know they not adults?
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all different kinds.
Now she turning to Manny Fresh.
Wow. Because you know what? Because
grown-ups, babies.
You know what? Let me tell you how Manny Fresh though. That's the one.
Manny Fresh.
Somebody need to give Manny his flowers, okay? Because everybody want to talk about Birdman, Lil Wayne, but Manny was the real superstar. Manny was the Beyonce. I don't care what nobody say. You know what? Just a quick cut. This ain't no rap thing for real, but Manny. Hey Manny, you the one, man. I don't know if anyone tell you enough. You know, people that forgot about you since the early. Y'all was taking over for the 99 in the 2000s. I believed in you, Manny. I did. Keep doing your thing, Manny Fresh. I'd be at your funeral, man. Nobody care about you. I do. Me.
Not at the funeral.
If nobody care about you, just know if you think you ain't got no fan out there, it's me, Ms.K. Fight me in the comments. Anybody got beef with me first? I told you last time I wake up every Wednesday choosing violence. You think I was lying? Huh?
Anywho.
That's decoy.
In other news.
Come at me. All right. Anyways. Straighten myself out here.
Hey, get it together.
Anyways. Now, peep the background. Last week we talked about how we were going to sort of talk about great Western cartoons that were influenced by anime. Mm-hmm. You guys might remember these, depending on how old you are when you was growing up, or you might have caught the end of it for real. But there was like a kind of a weird stint, right, a little bit after anime had made its way to America for real.
At the Pokemon, I'm just playing Pokemon, and Dragon Ball was such a big hit, Yu Hakusho,
Inuyasha, the Toonami times.
The Toonami.
That's what we're gonna call that era of our lives, the Toonami times.
America had to find a way to squeeze in to capitalize, if you will.
But they did a good job with it. So these are the ones that we felt like they did justice. Lord. Okay, so So the Boondocks, I don't know how many of you guys are watching the Boondocks, but clearly, obviously, it's not the same style as the other animes, the other
heavily anime influence.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, even the karate scenes, the fact that
my boy Bushido Brown,
that whole situation. So if you guys want to check out, if you guys haven't seen the Boondocks, first off, it's funny. It's very satirical humor. We actually
political humor as well.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's definitely if I
could put it in a nutshell, it's like South Park for black people.
That's actually exactly what it actually turns to. Like, it really does turn the lens back on you. Yeah. Like, nobody is safe. Nobody. At no point is anybody safe. And when it was airing, like, a lot of people were mad about it.
Oh yeah, to this day they still mad.
I really hope it comes back. I heard it was gonna make a return at some point.
Yeah, but if I remember correctly, it wasn't gonna be with the original writer.
Yeah, which I don't want. Oh, you know what it is? Also, the guy, Witherspoon.
Yeah, he died.
He passed, and I think they wouldn't let his son take over.
Yeah, they cast somebody else instead of his son, so that's been a big controversial thing.
Yeah, that's not something that we want. So the next big hitter that everyone recognizes is Teen Titans. Mm-hmm. So not to be confused with the Titans that's currently airing right now on HBO Max. Teen Titans, which you can also watch on HBO Max, was animated, and while it wasn't. It sort of had an anime style to it. They also had like chibis. They also had like even their emotions were animated the way anime would, like with the little thing on them.
An anime opening as well.
Yes. So, and we'll actually jump from there to that next show too. But the anime opening, their opening was made by a famous J-pop group called Hi Hi Puffy Ami Yumi. Mm-hmm. And some of their openings are actually in Japanese. So it's really cool because the Japanese openings mean that it was going to be a lighthearted show. And if it was in English, it was going to be like a heavier, like whatever was going on. Yeah. So we actually very much enjoyed that. And that's, if you guys watch Teen Titans Go, that's where Teen Titans Go actually came from.
Because the original Teen Titans got canceled because it was too dark for children. So they brought it back in a lighter, more goofier format.
Well, they also make fun of themselves. Like, there's a Teen Titans Go episode where they watch the original Teen Titans and they're like, what happened to us? Like, they were like, man, what happened next? Like, they was really mad. Like, this is what we got now? It's actually Control Freak. It's like, yeah, you ruined television. Like, kind of really come at them. So, if you guys are looking for something it's about 3 seasons, I will say, because it got canceled so abruptly, the last episode really doesn't make any sense, like, at all. As well as, actually, the last part of season 2 with that whole situation with Raven was actually supposed to be their finale. They were canceled already, then got greenlit for, like, to finish of season 3.
Yeah, when season 3 where all that stuff went down with Tara and stuff like that.
No, Tara's in season... At the beginning of season 2, I think, actually. Because she, took down Slade. Yeah. And then he comes back for Raven's situation. But, got a little PTSD from earlier.
No, I didn't know what that
was. But, yeah, no, it's actually pretty... It's a good watch, you guys. If you guys are looking for, the whole cartoon is for kids trope, that's not happening here.
Yeah, no, you get real in that show.
So since we were gonna segue anyway, Hi Hi Puffy Ami Yumi, they actually did a lot for Cartoon Network during that time. Yeah. They actually got their own TV show, and it's actually really cool. They travel around Japan and everything. They're a girl pop group, and they were pretty big for a hot second. I will say the show didn't last long. They kind of got their merchandise and they left. Yeah. So
it honestly that era of Cartoon Network, they kind of like cut all them shows in that group all together.
Yeah.
From Teen Titans to Hi Hi Puffy Ami Yumi. Any show that was like going on around that time, they kind of like axed them all and then moved on.
Right, yeah.
With a whole new slate of cartoons. I think right after those cartoons, that's when you started to get an Adventure Time.
Yeah, regular show. It kind of went back to the basics of real cartoons, of like what cartoons were supposed to look like, Mm-hmm. And then from there, I guess we're gonna kind of jump around a lot. We had Totally Spies. I don't know, ladies, if you remember Totally Spies. Sam, Clover, and Alex. Mm-hmm. Once again, they weren't full animation, but the way that they were drawn, the way that they looked, they were sleek. You know what I mean? And then from
hair, eyes, all that.
Yeah, yep. Like the star in the eyes when they got excited.
The big.
And then from there we got Martin Mystery. They were made by the same. It's actually Canadian. Mm-hmm. Actually, same thing with Code Lyoko. It's Canadian. Let me tell you guys. I was playing with a sim, and I was playing on Sims, and I met someone named Ulrich, and did not stop singing Code Lyoko the whole time. It was awful. I was streaming. I'm sure my watchers were very upset. But I love Code Lyoko. It's on Netflix too. Anybody wants to know what we're talking about, Watch Code Lyoko. Those children were risking their lives, okay? And I didn't realize it until I got older.
Don't get too loud now.
They were... Because we are getting loud.
We are.
I was thinking that. Guys, watch Code Lyoko. Watch it. Just because the theme song is also straight fire. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. This theme song is straight fire.
Obviously, the one in our background, Batman Beyond.
Yes, if you guys are huge fans of Batman, Terry McGinnis is this Batman. Sexy. It's pretty solid Asian American type deal. He's really sleek looking, and even the way he's drawn in his comics. I actually have some Batman Beyond comics. I should have brought him in for this time.
No, then we got Batman the Brave and the Bold.
I wasn't a fan of it, but yeah, that one also works. If you guys had Toon Disney, Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go. Long title. But that one was taking place in Japan. They had a giant mech. There were mecha monkeys. It was
wild.
Kid's name was like Hero, I think.
Yeah. And then you got Life of a Teenage Robot.
Yeah, that one had very small undertones, but definitely you noticed it.
It was more of on the robot, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like Gundam end of the spectrum.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
When it comes to animes. And then, of course, you got Gundam. That's one. If y'all remember a cult classic that lived very shortly on Cartoon Network, Megas XLR.
You know what's terrible is that every time I talk about it, too, no one ever knows what I'm talking about.
Because it was so short-lived.
It's super upsetting. It is super upsetting. And I feel that's the same way it is with Kappa Mikey.
Oh, yeah, Kappa Mikey.
So, I don't know if you guys will be able to see this that well. We might have to, bring it up. But see, it's kind of weird a little bit. If you see, he's got that bold outline. Mikey's got a bold outline because he's a foreigner.
Yeah.
He's not from... And everyone else is drawn anime style.
Yeah.
It's dumb funny because everyone makes these hilarious jokes about how weird they are. They have Pokemon. They're all just super weird. It's so strange. It's odd.
Then what else we got? We got
Black Dynamite.
Oh yeah, Black Dynamite.
This is more for the older viewers.
Yeah, it kind of falls in the same category as a Boondocks type deal.
If you haven't watched it though, watch it and check out Michael J. White is actually the guy who produced it and is the voice. I think he's the voice of him too.
Yeah.
And he actually produced a live action.
Well, no, the movie came first.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then they based the show off the movie.
Yeah. So if you guys are
check that out. It's funny.
It is. It's absolutely hilarious, but it's for older viewers.
Yeah, it's for adults.
We actually got to kick it off too, where everybody else kind of figured it out was Avatar.
Oh yeah, Avatar.
Everyone went crazy. Legend of Korra too.
Legend of Korra. Yeah.
Everyone went really super wild for that. Steven Universe.
Yeah, that definitely has big anime vibes too.
I actually did not like Steven Universe at first. I really wasn't feeling it for a bit, but
it was one of those you kind of had to watch fully to grasp what was going on.
You absolutely do. I see exactly what she was doing, and I'm here for all of it. I'd love for her to make more cartoons. Samurai Jack.
Yeah.
You gotta save one of the best. Well, I think we're close to the end of our list, so that's one of the best.
Definitely top tier. I mean, it might as well be considered an anime, to be honest. But
the fact that they brought it back too.
Yeah, they revamped it, brought it back.
It's honestly, it's really great. He's Samurai Jack himself was voiced by Phil Lamar. You know him as the voice of Green Lantern, Jon Stewart. Yeah, no, yeah. Honestly, we kind of talked about
for the older people, Mad TV and Police Academy.
Yeah. Was he in Police Academy, really?
I believe so.
I have to look. I've never watched the Police Academy. I didn't know he was a part of the. But he's actually. Could be wrong, though. But he's actually pretty great, and he also does Static Shock's voice. He's Virgil. So if you guys are ever looking if you guys wanted to do American voice actors at any point, we are also willing to do that. Because the voice acting community here is a little bit smaller than the one it is in Japan. Japan's huge. The guy who plays Dabi also voices, oh my gosh, from Demon Slayer, the one who says Nezpa-chan.
Oh, yeah.
They have the same voice actor.
I can't think of his name. It starts with a Z.
So we will talk about our character sharing voice actors too, because that that is. Gotta make a note of it, otherwise I forget because I'm old. And then Ruby, RWBY.
Now Ruby, if you're gonna watch Ruby,
I figured it was an anime anyway, so
the beginning, first couple seasons, is CGI. It looks terrible.
It's a good story though.
A good story, and then as you get into it, it kind of the animation gets a lot better. But it starts off kind of rough. You can tell it was a little low budget in the beginning.
That's just a topic we gotta hit on later too. It's those slow wind up animes that everyone gives up on.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you keep watching, like you be like, this is actually fire. Like I feel like that's what happened to Your Eternity. Like everyone was hyping.
I feel like that happened to Fire Force as well. It was a slow burner.
I know, and I'm so sad because I don't think the anime will be making a return, and that's like super upsetting because I actually very much enjoyed it. But it has those moments. So, and then I guess the last week, Ben 10.
Oh yeah, Ben Tennyson.
I enjoyed Ben 10. Yeah. I think I enjoy Ultimate. I think I enjoy his older one better.
I guess Yu-Gi-Oh could fall.
No, Yu-Gi-Oh is an anime. It's automatically Yu-Gi-Oh is automatically an anime.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh was dark. I thought I didn't know the Shadow Realm was death. Like they were killing people out here in these streets.
Yeah, Kaiba and them wasn't playing.
The censoring really be catching me up, like because I don't know what I thought. I didn't think that
because people don't realize that censorship was a lot looser back then. You know what I'm saying? And than it is now. They kind of tightened it up on cartoon things.
There we go. I was gonna say because it's gotten looser on it, like adult stuff.
Well, I mean, because of cable, but you know.
No, yeah, I was more thinking of like what they're allowed, like on American Dad, like what they're allowed to say.
Yeah, I mean they've always, but even then they've been kind of toned down to a degree.
Actually, they've gone better.
Well, yeah, I mean they probably go against it, like when they tried to tone down Family Guy and they made a whole episode about it.
The freaking FCC. I actually sing that song around my house, like. I just very much enjoy the freaking FCC
but it's
song.
one of those, they have an established reputation, so it's kind of hard to...
Well, when he sold it from Fox to TBS, they actually are allowed to, like, say certain words more than they would anywhere. You can say it on TV now. It's kind of funny.
Fox is more of a political network, so they probably won't let too much of that go down.
The next show we got is Castlevania. I don't know if y'all are watching Castlevania. But I need to finish it, honestly.
I just finished the newest season. I might have finished it, but for some reason, I think I did.
Towards the end, I feel like I got like 3 episodes left, which is literally nothing to me. Like, it's like dinner.
I will say this last season doesn't hit as hard as the first couple.
Well, this is the final season, though. I will say the ending, like, there's a big ending fight scene, supposedly, and I've seen a couple of parts of it, and it's worth it.
Okay.
It's honestly worth it. There's a big bad that we didn't know.
I need to catch up on Boruto. Like, I keep seeing clips of Naruto with this new form.
Yeah. Oh, you don't know.
I mean, I know the name of it. I've seen it, but I haven't watched any of the fights because I just want to.
So you don't know about Kurama?
No.
Okay. Well, so
wow.
I'm gonna move on from that. It's actually a really cool form. It's a really cool form. I don't know if he can do it again. From the bits and pieces I've seen, I'm not sure if he can do it again. But Naruto does manage to save the day. Maybe I should go back and try it again. I was really skipping around episodes because I was like,
I got far behind, and then it was one of those where I didn't feel like figuring out what was filler and what was not. So I gotta go do that, or I'll ask one of my friends who's caught up. We can just skip through the fillers.
Well, yeah, because because that's actually something interesting. Because I did just find out this interesting information too, which I'll share with you guys about Demon Slayer. Well, while the anime is coming out, Mugen Train is going to be adapted and going to be the first episodes. Did we say that last week?
Yeah, we said that last week.
Oh, I found actual dates. That's what it is. Yeah. So the Entertainment District is actually going to start on like December 5th. So for everyone who's already seen Mugen Train, you guys can, I guess, skip and wait till December if you want. It's just going to be re-edited, apparently. Anyone who hasn't seen Mugen Train, now you can catch it, I guess, re-edited. So Demon Slayer is going to hit probably on the 10th of October. So you guys can hit that up. And since it is October, you know what that means. It's time to get spooky. Okay, look. I love Halloween. I always have. It's my favorite holiday. October is my favorite month. I'm just here for the free candy corn. Candy corn?
Yes.
What kind of villain are you?
A comic book villain.
Oh my god. Oh, we can't be friends.
Nah.
You eat candy corn? Oh my, about a fistfuls, don't you?
I mean, it's only around. It's not like I'm smashing it all year. Like, nah, just, I enjoy candy corn. I see an opportunity to capitalize on a specific holiday because don't nobody like candy corn, and that's fine with me. You like what you like.
I'm disgusted.
Uh-huh.
You like candy corn? Fight me in the comments.
She probably like something that don't nobody else like too. So, it is what it is.
I probably do. I'm a weirdo. Mm-hmm. I'm a real weirdo.
Enjoy y'all candy corn. Don't let nobody shame y'all.
No. If you like candy corn though, I mean, good. Eat it all so that people don't.
It's free.
So that people don't put it in my bag.
Don't if you like candy corn, don't you dare purchase a bag of candy corn during the month of October. Just hold it down.
Yeah, just wait. Honestly,
wait till Halloween.
Nobody wants candy corn.
You're gonna get like 2 months of supply for the free.
That's literally like that is your day to really secure the bag.
I'm telling you.
You know what? I ain't even gonna hold you. That is.
I'll be cleaning up.
Like nobody wants candy corn. Find your friends. Ask them if they want their candy corn. Don't let them throw it out on the street. Candy corn be the most thing getting swept up for real.
Now, if you in a line at like a Marshalls or a Burlington and they hit you with the, the fancy candy corn they be having on the way to the counter, the register, I can't knock you, because they done caught me a couple times. They be having like popcorn, candy corn, all types of stuff.
You're right. I be like, You're right. So with that being said, since it's October, it's time to get scary. I got some horror animes for y'all.
Courage the Cowardly Dog. I'm just kidding.
Low key though, but watch that, okay? Watch it. It's on HBO Max. It's worth it. It's worth it just because Courage is terrified.
Muriel.
Like he's got a hole in his tooth. He's
right.
Courage. The computer is witty. Like there's giant spiders, bro. There's mermaids.
That's not a giant spider. Then my name's Kevin.
Yeah, no, he does say
and
weird.
It's not.
Yeah, right. and he always comes back to look at it's real meta. Actually, it's extremely meta. Courage be going through it. So we got some animes that would probably terrify Courage too. So we got Shiki. That's a vampire one. That one's pretty scary. Humans turning on each other. That's on Hulu. Actually, you gotta watch another horror one too. I would recommend Shiki for you as well. You could come over my house and watch it. I'm prepared to hold that L for you. See how he didn't answer me? He said he's not coming. Y'all ain't hear him, but that's what he said.
I got no snacks. No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding.
Popcorn.
I know.
And popcorn. Okay, another is on Crunchyroll. Another
one.
As Mr. Slaughter mentioned, he already watched the Junjo Ito collection. That's on Crunchyroll and Funimation. Blood Sea is extremely bloody, actually. These are people get killed in these guys, so which if you can't take it, I get it.
Later.
And also some of them are what's been dictated as scary. So some of these I don't think are scary, but they still get you in the Halloween mood. Mm-hmm. So Blood Sea is pretty terrifying. I do recall people being ripped apart at some point. So just, watch out for that if you faint of heart. Blood Plus.
Watch a trailer or something before y'all just dive.
Yeah. Don't dive on in. If you ever watched that American Dad episode, dive on in. Hell Girl is actually very good. It's more of a lessons one, sort of you kind of reap what you sow type deal. That's on Crunchyroll. High School of the Dead. I don't really know what to say about it. It's zombies, but it's real fan servicey is the best way I'm gonna describe it.
Okay.
Ghost stories. All right. So here's the cool thing about ghost stories that we have to talk about. Ghost Stories is hilarious. Okay, me and Mr. Slaughter had watched it on our own prior to Weeb Wednesday, and we almost died laughing. It is so funny because when it originally came out, the voice actors were told to do whatever because it just needed to sell. So what they could do whatever they wanted in their dub except for change the script and change any of the episodes. So the tone is completely off, and they really just kind of say whatever they want. And it's in English on Crunchyroll and Amazon Prime. You guys can check it out. It's hilarious. It does have its moments where you're like, oh, that could be kind of creepy, but it's also old, so it hasn't aged well either.
Right.
Ghost Stories, yeah, it's amazing. Corpse Party was a video game, and now it's an anime. It's, if you're interested in people just dying, I mean, then I would check that out. Yami Shibai, it's on Crunchyroll. But that's the list I got for you. We're gonna be hitting you with everyone in October. I'm gonna have more horror animes for you. I'm not gonna go through this whole list. It's a lot. We got other things we want to be talking about. With that being said, I mean, is that our time, or you still got some more?
That's about time.
All right, so with that being said, guys, there's some new animes coming out because it's the first week of October. Me and Mr. Slaughter are gonna do our best to hit up. We got a list here, a huge list, of stuff that we gonna try to hit up and watch and give y'all our best ideas of what it's like without spoiling. That's like our number one job here, is not to spoil anything. So we're gonna work hard to do that. If you guys see anything that y'all want to watch, y'all want us to watch, put it in the comments. Sleepy Slaughter has returned.
They don't want to watch nothing.
They don't. Y'all don't like us to say it. Just put it in the comments. Like, at least admit it.
This is what you put on to fall asleep.
Just don't lie to us. We know it is. It's okay. We know. But with that being said, we gotta find a sign off or something, like an actual. We gotta find a.
They don't deserve it.
I can agree with that. You know what? I ain't gonna hold you. All right. We'll see y'all next Wednesday. Notarized. We gonna see y'all next Wednesday. Thanks for joining us for another Weeb Wednesday.
Have a nice weekend.